So this story comes from Virginia. It's about a man who's a black man, who's a teacher and a pastor. And police in Hampton, Virginia, admitted that they mistakenly handcuffed and pointed a gun at this man because they thought that he had stolen a car. So they handcuffed this man and pointed a gun at him in front of his students and his colleagues and his peers. So this story I will title Teaching While Black. So let's get more into this story. And so on February the 14th at around 7:45 a.m., Jeffrey Smith, who's a math teacher and a pastor, was approaching the school and he was pulled over by police, but he didn't know why. And you would think that being police officers, they would have done their due diligence and actually checked this man's ID or checked the plates. They did none of that. They immediately told him to throw the keys out of the car. And so he did that and then told him to get out of the car. And they immediately treat this man like a dangerous person. Just because someone steals a car does not mean they are automatically dangerous and that you need to pull a gun on them. But that's what happened to Jeffrey Smith because he was teaching while black. And so as a result of all this, this man was held at gunpoint, handcuffed, and told to back up until he got into a handcuff position. And he was humiliated in front of his colleagues and also his students. And so it was only after the cops had finished humiliating this man, this black man, because once again, these people love humiliating black men in public. They finally got around to checking his info. Finally got around to it. And this story also shows you something else, right? If these cops had children, or if these cops were actually involved in the community, they would have realized this guy is a freaking teacher, right? Because you don't show up to PTA meetings and check up on your child's homework assignments or contact your teacher without knowing who the actual teacher is. So these cops either don't have kids or they're not involved in the community. Pick one. Or they targeted this man intentionally because he's black. It's one out of the three. You got to pick one.